Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Emanuelle. I'm 20 years old and today I'm gonna talk about aerospace engineering. So if you wanna get in touch with me, please follow me on social media, Quebrando Inércia. My presentation will be divided in four sections: introduction, what does an engineer do, aerospace engineering, and personal experience. With this, I think you guys can get like a great overview of this professional career. So first of all, I'm gonna introduce myself. As I said, I am 20 years old and I am an aerospace engineering student from Brazil. Nowadays, I am in my fourth year of engineering, and I am also founder of Quebrando Inércia, which is a social media profile where I share my daily experiences in engineering. You can see there that I usually make a lot of videos talking about my routine, a lot of posts on Instagram about study tips and space, rockets, and planes. Nowadays, I'm working on my scientific research as well in plasma simulation. So, our first topic is, what does an engineer do? From the Cambridge Dictionary, we have that an engineer is a person whose job is to design or build machines, engines, or electrical equipment, or things like such as roads, railways, or bridges, using scientific principles. So engineers use a lot of math, physics, and chemistry to solve real-world problems. They are people that solve problems, basically. The scope of work. So the workplace of an engineer depends on the type of engineer, the actual job descriptions, and the company they work for. Engineering, we can follow two basically ways of professional career. We have the industrial and the academic. The industrial, you will work for a company, we work in the office, and you can like work in so many areas like project management, marketing, um, like things like that, And the academic part is where you will see like researches, get in touch with professors, and see many things that will not work in a company. And after that, we are going to talk about engineer profile. So, as I said, engineers are people that solve problems. They are consistently called upon to examine and investigate issues and ultimately find solutions. So they are people that find solutions. They are people that are practical and effective. So types of engineering. In the past, there were four major branches of engineering, but nowadays we have six. They are mechanical, chemical, civil, electrical, management, and geotechnical. And under each branch, there are hundreds of different subcategories. Aerospace engineer, I think, is more like mechanical, is very similar to mechanical engineering. So now you're gonna talk about aerospace engineering. We're gonna to see the meaning of the word aerospace. Then we will define aerospace engineering, see the divisions of this field, and then we will see like what a student will see in the university, what kind of courses they will take to learn all the things about engineering. And finally, the areas of work. So first, what does aerospace mean? It was first used in 1950s And the meaning of the word is anything pertaining to the Earth atmosphere or and outer space. So there anything that uh, is an atmosphere or space. So it's easy. It's basically that. So what is aerospace engineering? Aerospace engineering is the primary field of engineering concerned with the design, development, testing, and production of aircraft, spacecraft, and related systems and equipment. So this type of engineer, they will work with aircraft, spacecraft, and related systems. Is basically that. If you think like, if you put together the definition of aerospace and engineering, we will understand better. It's basically this. So this major is focused on problems related to the atmospheric and space flight. So we have two major and overlapping branches, aeronautical engineering and astronautical engineering. So aerospace engineering is divided in astronautical and aeronautical. So divisions. Aeronautical engineering is focused on theory and technology and practice of flight within the Earth atmosphere. And astronautical engineering focus on the science and technology of spacecraft and launch vehicles. So it's very separated things, but the aerospace engineer will study both. So what kind of courses do aerospace engineers take? In the university, we usually see a lot of basic physics first. We see a lot of math, calculus, chemistry, and many numbers. Then, after like the second year, you will start to see more about structure, thermodynamics, aerodynamics, and finally in the fourth and fifth year, because in Brazil we have like the course is in 5 years. Then in the fifth year we usually see things more specific like control, propulsion, rocket propulsion, airplane propulsion, things like that. Arrears. So after you get your bachelor degree in aerospace engineering, you will you can choose fields that you want to study more in a master's degree, or you want to work in industry. So we have aerodynamics and fluid mechanics, structural dynamics and aeroelasticity, composite materials, aircraft propulsion, which is my favorite one, aircraft control, spacecraft engineering. So these are the mainly fields that you can work with. Well, finally, I'm going to talk about a little bit about my personal experience. The routine of an engineering student is very busy. We see a lot of numbers. We like pass all day solving problems, making calculations with more than 2 pages of writing. So it's very heavy to understand all these concepts and get a good result, but it's a really exciting to understand better our nature and how things work. So I think it's very important that the student that is studying engineering or other fields creates a practical background as well. So we study a lot, but we need to have this practical background to evolve. So you can get in a competition team or get an internship or start a research with your professor. It's very, very important to do these activities to develop better in the engineering field. So during my study period, I tried to get involved in these activities. I participated in a rocket competition team. I worked with Propulsion, so it was very interesting to get to know better this field of aerospace engineering. And currently, I'm developing my project of scientific outreach, which is amazing to talk about. I love get to know people that love space as much as me, and I think that we need to influence other people here in Brazil to talk about aerospace engineering, to learn more about planes, aircrafts, rockets, and space, because here we usually don't study a lot this, we don't develop this field in our country. So it's very important to influence other people to start dreaming about construction of these in our country. So that's it. Thank you. If you want to get in touch with me, or if you have any questions, please contact me on social media, Quebrando Inércia. Thank you. Bye bye.